Guys, Bo3 here, and today we're going to be doing Call of Duty Zombies Challenge. There was originally going to be other challenges that I was planning to do earlier, like I don't know, 2 hours ago, but I decided to not do those, and we're going to be doing this challenge. And what the challenge is give you the two box challenge, but we're going to make this a little bit more interesting. I'm going to be doing two challenges at the same time, and here's why. I'm going to be playing on Nocturne Totem. Now, if you don't remember correctly, Nocturne Totem is the first ever zombies map to ever start. And I don't know if you guys know this, but this is actually one of my favorite zombie maps of all time. And it's the main reason why is because it's very simple, it's very dark, eerie, and overall it was the first ever zombies map. And without it, it would have never gotten zombies to exist to begin with on Call of Duty. So I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be doing no perks, no gobblegum, just the two box challenge. Simple as that. Now here's the thing with me. I don't know if it's just me, but I don't like using gobblegums on old maps like Nocturne Totem 2 Origins because I think it kind of ruins the. It ruins it, in my opinion. I'm fine with using it on Shadows of Evil, or on Revelation, all those other maps I don't mind doing, but in Call of Duty Zombies from World at War to Black Ops 2, I don't like using it at all. Now, here's the thing, yes, on Black Ops 1 they did have Mule Kick, but here's the thing, I'm going with the old rule of World at War, which is there would be no perks. There were no perks at all until Verut. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be doing no perks, no gobblegum, just two box challenge. Now, if I was old school, I would make it so I'm only gonna be using war weapons. But here's the thing: it's Black Ops 3. They put in every weapon from Black Ops 3 zombies into the box, and I cannot be using the war weapons, which is stupid. Which I kind of wish for the old zombie maps they just kept the old weapons in there, but no, you're not gonna be able to see the Panzer Shrek or the MP40 and whatnot. You're gonna be seeing shit like the MX Grand, which is fine. That's supposed to be the M1 Grand, but it's not the original, and it's bad because you don't get to even reload the damn thing, which is pretty stupid in my opinion. So I'm trying to get the zombies in here. I'm gonna go around, not open up this door, because then that will kind of ruin the strat that I'm going for. And I'm pretty sure if you're a part of the zombie community for a while, you will know the strat that I'm going for. And because I'm opening up this door over here, it will make it so the zombies will come in. And I don't want that. I want to be able to actually open this door up and all the way down to get to the mystery box. And I only need two weapons of sorts. And I'm hoping that the weapons are good. Ugh. Let's hope that's the case. Alright, so back when I was very little, I played a lot of Call of Duty Zombies, but the main reason why I played a lot of these zombies games was because of my brother. He introduced me to World at War Zombies to begin with. So if it wasn't for him, I would have never gone into zombies to begin with. And I'm very glad that I did. I think COD Zombies is one of the best iterations to come into Call of Duty. And I feel like this game would have been a lot more boring, and it would have died a lot earlier if zombies didn't come out into Call of Duty World at War. And ever since he introduced me to it, I've gone hooked on it for basically a decade. And I'm very glad that he introduced me to this game. I'm pretty sure I would have never became a Call of Duty fan if it wasn't for Call of Duty Zombies. I probably would have gone the other ones, the other Call of Duty games, for the multiplayer. But let's be honest, I mostly play zombies, not multiplayer. Sure, I did play a lot of Black Ops 1 multiplayer or Black Ops 2, But for the most part, I loved playing zombies more than anything. I think it was a lot more interesting. The story was kind of simple, and overall the gameplay was just fun, simplistic, and it wasn't just Easter egg. It was just, hey, can you survive for this long or for this amount of rounds? And I do like zombies, not because of the round-based uh, mode that it is. I like it because of how disturbing, how creepy the atmosphere is. Like for now, we're in Germany, if I remember correctly. You hear thunderstorm going around, and the whole intro to Knocked is actually one of the best intros I've ever seen, in my opinion. It's actually so creepy, and it really hooks you in after you defeat the World of War campaign. And I remember beating the campaign for the first time in World of War when I was little, and then it just takes me to zombies, and that was very creepy to me. And I generally thought that there was gonna be zombies coming out of the TV trying to kill me, but that never happened. So yeah, that's the little history that you're gonna be getting of me and how I started with zombies. I started with zombies from World of War all the way to now. I played all the zombies mode ever since. I even played the really weird ones from Infinite Warfare or Sledgehammer games, World War II. And I'm gonna be honest, the worst zombies, in my opinion, has to be World War II. It is so bad, and I did not like it. Granted, I did not play every DLC. The only DLC that I played on every was Treyarch Zombies, except for Black Ops 4. I'm not playing Black Ops 4 Zombies. You're not making me. And that's basically it. I played every other Call of Duty Zombies map, to date, except for Advanced Warfare. No, wait, I'm pretty sure I played every Advanced Warfare map. But I didn't play every World War II or Infinite Warfare, and that's basically it. Every other zombie games I have played. Being Easter egg though, no, that's a completely different story. It's very cool seeing where this map came out of, and then how it ended. Now it's called Marauder Totem. Alright, let's see. Uh, I'll be honest, I don't know if I did this challenge correctly because I get the RK5, but I'm not going to be using it anymore. I was just using it to get some points here and there. Once I get this last weapon out of the box, this is all I'm going to be using. The Vesper is not a good weapon to start off with. I'm hoping for a ray gun of some sort or a thunder gun. If I get one of those, then I'll be fine. And this is what you're going to be seeing for the remainder of this challenge. We're going to see how long I can survive for. And we're going to see how long I can only last. But I guess let's see what weapon I can get out of the box. Alright. Let's see what I get. Oh my god. I'm actually a god. I wanted the ray gun and I got what I wanted. The ray gun and the Vesper. That's kind of funny because the ray gun was in the original World of War. And quick little story that I think is pretty funny. When me and my brother were playing World of War Zombies, we were pretty new to it. Our first not zombies, but Call of Duty game was Call of Duty 4 and not World of War. But to me, it felt like it was World of War. So that's what I'm gonna say, right? So as I was saying, we knew of the best weapon in the game was the ray gun at the time. At the time, the ray gun was just so powerful that it would literally kill you if you use it incorrectly. So we didn't know of this, but it didn't matter to us. We just wanted the ray gun. I got it on my first box, which was very lucky. But my brother didn't like it, so he restarted the entire game because he wanted the ray gun. I rolled the box again, and lo and behold, I got the ray gun once again on my first try. My brother is so confused as to how this is even happening because there's so many other weapons in the box, like the MG42, FG42, MP40, M1 Grand, and so on and so on. And I'm getting the ray gun mostly. So he restarted the game again, wanting to get the ray gun. But this time he said for me to go second, and at the time, I wanted this ray gun, but I allowed him to do this kind of thing because I was nice enough to not want to throw the control at him. So this time he got the box first. He didn't get it. But when I rolled it on my first go, I got the ray gun once again. And it was hilarious. I had no idea why I had this kind of luck on Call of Duty, but it was so good to feel that. But after all of that, he was kind of upset knowing that I got the best weapon in the game. So he told me straight up that if we could switch controllers so he can have the ray gun. And surprisingly, I said yes. I said he can have the controller. And that was when we started out zombies. Man, I'm never gonna let that story go because that story is honestly like the best story to ever tell when you're in the zombies community. Yeah, I think this is like the first ever time I've told this kind of story on Call of Duty Zombies or just online in general. I hope there will be a day where I can be up with the big dogs on YouTube. It's always been a dream when I was little to where I wanted to be up and play with PewDiePie when he was #1. Which he is. We don't talk about the other ones. But, I always wanted to play with PewDiePie, which there would never be a time, sadly, but, I wanted to be one of the big dogs of YouTube. And I think it would be pretty cool if you guys can subscribe and like this video so I can one day reach my dream of, I don't know, hitting 1,000 or even 100 subscribers. We're getting kind of close to 100. We're in the 40s now, but it'd be cool if y'all can spread the word about my channel and get me to achieve my goal of hitting 100 and then maybe even 1,000. Who knows? Now, since we're doing like a whole no perk thing as well, I have to kind of be careful of how I play when I get to the high rounds because I have no quick revive, so if I go down, that's the end of the game. And I'll, conclude the video because I'm not doing this again. And I usually like playing this map especially, and I will only get the perks when the perks were actually added, aka rugged, all the way to where we are now. But I love playing Knock a whole lot, as it is my favorite map. Not of all time. I have other maps that I love more than Knock, but this map in general, I will put it in my top 5 at least. Might as well. Okay. I'm gonna leave the windows open because I don't want to slow down anything. It'd be kind of cool if I got like a weapon from the wall buys. I don't think I got anything from the wall buys. I don't want to get this. Because the only thing I can think of is, yeah, the Argus, the KN or the AK, the Kuda, the KRM, the Shiva, and the RK5. And frag grenades. So, all I'm hoping for is to get lucky with the RNG god that is Treyarch and they give me max ammo. Yeah, I don't want to get bunched up like that. Oh. Got throw a grenade at them. Hey, I killed 2. Alright, Death Machine, this will be good. Now you might be wondering, the Death Machine wasn't on World of War. And you'll be right, it wasn't. It was on, if I remember correctly, Black Ops 1? But here's the thing. I didn't say I couldn't use this. I said no perks and 2-box challenge, so I'm gonna use it. I barely even got to use it. There are other challenges that I do want to do. I just don't know what kind of challenges I want to, I don't know, complete. Because for now, I'm just doing the 2-box challenge with no perks, right? And then I was trying to do that if I die, the video ends kind of challenge. But I don't really know what other challenges that I want to do. I haven't really thought of anything really. If y'all can think of it and put it in a comment, that'd be great. I'll do any kind of a challenge if it involves a game that I played before. And for now, y'all already know that I have Fighters, DBD, and Black Ops 3. These 3 games that I'll primarily will play and try to do the challenges of. If y'all want to tell me what challenge I should do, then I'll do it. I'll do the challenge. I can get to pretty high rounds on zombies. The last time I got into like a pretty high round was around 40 or 50. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was around those two numbers. And 40 was on Kino, if I remember, and 50 was around Origins, because I was trying to do this Easter egg on Origins. And I couldn't find out what exactly to do or how to do it perfectly. So I was kind of fucking up. This was during the Black Ops 2 days as well, so it was, the Easter eggs at the time was just coming out. So we weren't 100% sure what to do with the Easter egg. And I'm pretty sure round 50 is around 2 hours, depending on how you play. And since at the time I was just a kid who didn't know anything about speedrun at the time, I was taking my sweet time, do whatever I want, gain crawlers, so I could get good weapons. And yeah. It'd be cool if I had like a friend to do it with. My girlfriend, if she ever like wants to do this kind of thing, I'm more than open to doing it. I'm really fine with it. I like making these kind of things a little bit competitive to where whoever dies first, whatnot, is the loser. But it depends if anyone wants to join me on this kind of thing. Oh, and I don't think it'll be entertaining enough, which is already kind of boring in its own right, because zombies can get pretty boring if this is the only thing I'm going to be doing. And killing people with regulars will make it even more boring. Let's be honest here. Because all you're going to be doing is watching me play zombies, hear my voice, and that's basically it. Alright. I like the ray gun. The ray gun's pretty good. Is it better than what it has in Cold War? Definitely not. That's something that we can all agree on. The ray gun, after the other one of them came out, we slowly start to realize that the ray gun isn't as good as we thought for it to be. Like the Thunder Gun is way better than the ray gun, or the Wonder Wall, the KGB, the Baby Gun, whatever. There's so many other weapons that are just way better than this ray gun. And in my personal opinion, this is kind of a controversial one because I don't think people will really agree with me on this. I think the ray gun Mark II is better than the ray gun. I've been hearing a lot in the community that the ray gun Mark II isn't as good as it offered to be and isn't even better than the ray gun. But I personally think otherwise, that I think the ray gun Mark II is way better than the ray gun Mark I. Is this better than the ray gun Mark III? No, that's definitely wrong, because that would just make me look like a clown if I were to say something like that. But I can say, I don't care if it makes me look like a clown, I think that the ray gun Mark II is way better than the Mark I. Oh boy. And this is why I think the ray gun Mark II is better. You don't actually hurt yourself when you use it. Sure, it kind of runs out of bullets a little bit quicker than the ray gun. Let's be fair here. Okay, I'm not going to be biased. It's 3-round burst, which is kind of cool. But come on, do you really want to take a ray gun that can literally kill you if you use it incorrectly? If you had PhD flopper on every map, then sure, it would actually be way better than the ray gun Mark II. I would actually use it a lot more. But PhD flopper is barely used. It just got released on Cold War. So I don't know why I would ever want to use anything else. Hey, 20. 20, boys. We're in 20. Oh, whoa. We're getting too close, buddy. Oh, look at all these bodies. I can just rest on top of them. Oh, and they're gone. Does that even blow up? Oh, it's on fire. I thought that barrel was not blowing up for some reason. Oh, look! Ah. I didn't think they all could come into chunks. Well, no, that's the end of it. That's the end of the challenge. I hope y'all enjoyed that little challenge that I did not come up with. Okay, there's someone else did. I don't know who did it, but someone came up with that. So yeah, that's all I have today. We all had a good time watching this, not being bored, watching me going around in circles for like an hour. I think it was no 30 minutes. And yeah, that's all I say. Hope you guys had a great time. Please subscribe, and I'll see you.